Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Builder Lou with another LEGO Systems Star Wars set, SITH Infiltrator. This set's number is 7151 and is from the 1999 LEGO Star Wars lineup. This set released on April 1st, 1999 and was retired on December 31st, 2000. This set originally retailed at $30 in the US and is now valued around $129 new and $41 used in June of 2024. The box states that there are 243 pieces in this set, but Brickset is claiming that there are actually 244. It seems like Brickset and the boxes never seem to agree. This set features Darth Maul, 3 of Darth Maul's DRK-1 Sith probe droids, Darth Maul's speeder, the Bloodfin, and lastly Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator, the Scimitar. On the front side of the box we see the LEGO System logo, the Star Wars logo from 1999 for the Phantom Menace, and under the LEGO logo we see the set number of 7151, and under that it reads Building Toy. Towards the bottom we see the piece count of 243 and the age range for this set, which is between 8 and 12. To the right we see the set name of SITH Infiltrator, and in the center we see the box art showing Darth Maul and his speeder driving away from his ship, and his probe droids are following after him. The background is Tatooine and it looks great. On the top of the box we see the two links, one that takes us to the LEGO website and one that takes us to the official Star Wars website. Below that we see the LEGO System logo, and then it reads instructions included for main model. In the center we see a cool advertisement design for the LEGO Club. To the right it reads components made in Denmark, Switzerland, and the USA, and that it was distributed in Canada. Lastly, we see the LEGO Star Wars logo for the Phantom Menace in 1999. On the bottom of the box we see the barcode and the trademark licensing. Then we see a creepy photo of Darth Maul next to an ad for the Star Wars fan club. Then we see the set number of 7151 and the set name of SITH Infiltrator. In the center we see Darth Maul's ship with a glowing background. On the right side of the box we see the LEGO System logo, 2 photos, and a warning. The left photo shows Darth Maul loading into his ship with his speeder. The middle picture shows Darth Maul driving past his ship on his speeder. Lastly, the warning states that this set contains small parts which may be hazardous to children under the age of 3. On the left side of the box we see the LEGO System logo and the Star Wars logo. And under the LEGO logo we see the set number of 7151. The left picture shows Darth Maul and his Bloodfin driving behind the Scimitar. The middle photo shows Darth Maul with both sides of his lightsaber ignited, which I thought was odd because I thought that these sets wanted to refrain from spoilers, but I guess I stand corrected. The right picture shows the Scimitar with its hidden compartment opened up, showing the lightsaber and the probe droids stored away. On the back side of the box we see the LEGO System logo and the LEGO Star Wars logo from 1999 for the Phantom Menace. Under the LEGO logo we can see the set number once again of 7151, and in the center we can see box art of Darth Maul taking apart his ship and turning it into 2 alternative builds. The top one shows a very cool build of an open cockpit looking jet. I think this design looks very cool. The bottom design I don't really care for because it looks like a lame design of a bird that Darth Maul is piloting. Anyway, now it's time to open up the set and see what's inside. I opened up this set with my friend Evan, as I have been in the past. Once inside the box, we see that this set contains 6 bags of Legos, 1 advertisement pamphlet, 1 booklet for the LEGO Club, and the instructions. The advertisement pamphlet, which we have seen many times in the past, features different LEGO themes such as LEGO Star Wars, LEGO Rock Raiders, LEGO Technic Throwbots, LEGO Spaceport, LEGO Adventures, LEGO Ninja, and LEGO City Center, all of which are featuring sets from the 1999 lineup. The LEGO Star Wars sets feature the 7140 X-Wing, the 7150 TIE Advanced and the Y-Wing, the 7110 Luke's Land Speeder, the 7128 Luke vs. 2 Scout Troopers on Endor, and lastly the 7130 Snow Speeder. In the center we see the LEGO Star Wars logo from 1999 for the original trilogy. Then we see Luke Skywalker with his lightsaber ignited, and Darth Vader is in the background. Below we see some X-Wings chasing Darth Vader's TIE Advanced. For the LEGO Club booklet we see a bunch of different advertisements for what seems to be primarily primarily LEGO City Center. However, the 7140 X-Wing is advertised in it. Towards the back of the booklet, you'll find an area where you can enter in information to mail in to join the LEGO Club. The instructions for this set are really awesome and contain something that I have yet to see in the sets that I have been opening. The front side pretty much mimics the front side of the box, as does the back side, which also mimics the back side of the box. Both are still really cool. The instructions are well illustrated, but the main part that makes these instructions so special is that it comes with a comic in the back, telling a story of Darth Maul and Jawas on Tatooine. It starts off with Darth Maul coming back to his scimitar on his bloodfin to find that his ship is missing. He then follows a trail of scrap, which he then uses to put together binoculars. He sees the Jawas through his binoculars, so he takes apart the binoculars and turns the scrap of Legos into a new ship to attack the Jawas. Once he lands on the ground near the Jawas in their sack, he turns the scrap into a lightsaber hilt to cut open the sack. The sack has the final pieces to his ship, so he builds a new ship and flies away, sparing the Jawas. A really cool thing here is that all of the builds that Darth Maul turns the scrap into is featured in the instructions. You can see the binoculars, the small and large jets that he makes, and then on the other page you can see the lightsaber hilt and the final ship in the story. I just thought this was super cool and encourages builders to make their stories and use Legos the way they want to. Now let's get those bags open and start building this set. First, we're going to start off with Darth Maul, so let's get him built. And here he is, the SW0003 Darth Maul. I think he is a very solid figure for back then in 1999. I think that he still holds up to today's standards. I think that his face printing looks really good and his yellow eyes really pop. He only has one face, but that's okay for the purpose of him taking off his hood. His front torso printing looks great and definitely mimics the movie clothing well. He has no back printing on his torso. His legs have no printing on them on the front or the back. I think his cape looks really good and complements the minifigure well. His hood also looks great. This is the first set that we get Darth Maul with his lightsaber ignited on both sides. I think that it looks great. I love the old chrome lightsaber hilts. Today in June of 2024, Darth Maul is worth $19 new and $9 used. Now let's build up the 3 DRK-1 Sith probe droids. Not much is really to be said about these little DRK-1 Sith probe droids. They match the color well, but it's lacking a few features that can be found on the droid, like a red eye. There is an antenna on it, which is cool and accurate. Other than that, I don't have much else to say about these little droids, other than it's nice that these were included in the set. Moving on to the vehicles in the set, we're going to start off with Darth Maul's speeder, the Bloodfin. We have seen this build before in the set 7101 lightsaber duel. I think that this is a solid build for the speeder, but the color is way off compared to the on-screen Bloodfin. It does have a little bit of tan in the build, but it's not enough to satisfy the accuracy to the film. It's hard to have Darth Maul placed into the speeder. Usually it causes the handlebars to come off, which is lame. You can get Darth Maul into the speeder with both lightsaber sides ignited, but with one it looks the best and is more accurate to this part of the film. For the last part of the set, we are going to build Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator, the scimitar. I'm not really sure how to feel about this version of the ship. It is the first iteration of the ship and the beginning of LEGO Star Wars. But in terms of the build and the color, it is way off. I'm not sure what I can and can't excuse in terms of how old this set is. They added a bunch of different parts onto the ship that don't need to be there. I think that the cockpit is great, and the fact that Darth Maul can be placed in there with his speeder is nice. The storage compartment is also nice, and storing his lightsaber parts in the DRK-1 probe droids is really cool. The color scheme is way off. There was no blue on the original design. The legs are also so clunky and have to be removed if you want to fly it through the air. I do find myself going to the ship when it comes to my collection, so that means I definitely like it. I am just having problems with its functionality and accuracy. Overall, I like this set, and I think that it was definitely a nice set to be added to the collection, even though it is only in the film for about 30 seconds. I am super excited to add a double-sided lightsaber to the collection, and I have always wanted to own a Sith Infiltrator, but I never was able to get one in the past. I wish that they were able to add a character to oppose Darth Maul, but it's understandable and still holds up as a standalone set. I'm going to rate this set a 9 out of 10. I know it has been a while since I posted the last video, but right now I am currently in paramedic school and I have to prioritize my studying at this time. I am still buying sets from episode 1. In fact, I am almost done buying out the whole episode, or at least sets that I deemed are related to episode 1. The next set that I am going to be reviewing is the 7161 Gungan sub. For the last part of the video, I want to show you what I have added to the collection. First, we added Darth Maul with both of his lightsabers ignited. I felt that since he has both of his lightsaber sides ignited compared to the one that we got, I feel like treating him like he is a different version, even though he is not. Next, we added all 3 of Darth Maul's DRK-1 Sith probe droids to the collection. I think they fit in just fine here. For the last part, we added the Sith Infiltrator. I think that this collection is growing faster than I thought, and I am going to need to add more gray base plates to the filming area in order to fill out the whole collection. Thanks for watching, everyone. Leave a like and stay tuned for the next video.